What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again with another video. Sorry I couldn't get to this trade news right away, but the Toronto Maple Leafs actually made a sizable trade. A lot of people might not consider this huge, but I do, because there's a lot of different pieces to this that could make this trade make a lot more sense, or maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, this is a good trade for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think it's a great trade. But if you are new to this channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, and I know there's a lot of people watching this that aren't subscribed, but keep coming back to the videos. I would really appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. But let's waste no more time, and thank you to all the new viewers. This is the place for a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs rumors, talks, live streams, everything like that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. But Jared McCann, Toronto Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins make a pretty big trade. The full trade details are right here on the screen right now. Obviously, you can see the quick little press release. Jared McCann acquired to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Pittsburgh Penguins will get back Filip Hallander. Of course, he was involved with the Kasperi Kapanen deal. The Penguins are also getting a 7th-round pick in 2023. Now, just a quick couple things here. Obviously, the Penguins, like I said, are getting Hallander in the 7th. McCann is only 25. He had 14 goals and 32 points in 43 games this season with the Penguins. In 6 playoff games during the 2020-21 postseason, McCann had 1 assist and was a +1. Now, here's the thing about McCann. He's a guy that I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be very high on. He's probably going to be playing on one of the first 2 lines. He's going to get a chance to play with some of the Leafs' talented players. But what does this mean for the Leafs going forward? Because McCann was a guy I believe Pittsburgh was kind of throwing his name out there. They weren't sure if they're going to protect him or what they were going to do with him. He's a good hockey player. I mean, if you're a Penguins fan, like, who are they going to protect? Like, who? Obviously, Crosby, Malkin, whatever. But, like, this to me seems a little odd. So I'm guessing Kyle Dubas, and I'm sure there was other GMs around the league, like with Vancouver getting Dickinson and others, names like that, which, by the way, Dickinson went to the same high school as me. But anyways, there's probably some GMs out there that made some deals that were like, okay, these teams need to get rid of these guys, so we're going to make this deal. And the Toronto Maple Leafs were supposed to be one of those teams with Alex Kerfoot, because Kerfoot's a guy that I think the Leafs are going to leave exposed, right? But what does this mean? Because the Toronto Maple Leafs, even after this trade, will have to protect McCann, right? So are they going to go with 7 forwards, 3 defensemen, 1 goalie, and leave Justin Holl and Travis Dermott exposed? Or are they going to leave Jared McCann exposed after they just gave up a prospect and a pick for him? Do they just assume that Seattle's going to be taking Kerfoot? Is there some sort of deal there? Let's just also take a look here. We'll move over to McCann's contract. So he's at a $2.9 million cap hit. He can play left wing and center. Now, the thing about McCann is he's got a really wicked shot. If you've never seen him shoot a puck, just go look at his highlights. The guy's got a wicked shot. I'm sure most people know he's gradually gotten better as the years have gone on. He was with Florida, and then obviously, recently with Pittsburgh, he's been pretty good. He's pretty good. And he can drive play. He's good in both ends. And I'm excited for him. I think that this is a good fit for Toronto. I think that this makes a ton of sense. You can get a guy that can play on the wing. But if they do lose Kerfoot and they want to play him on that 3rd line, there's a possibility to do it. But I would really like to see McCann on one of those top 2 lines. I think that he would just play really well. I would really like to see him with Tavares and Marner. I'd like to see Nylander with Matthews again this season with a better left winger up there as well. Or maybe McCann plays with them. I don't know. But the cap hit, 2.9. Kerfoot is at 3.5. So are the Leafs saying, okay, we're going to lose Kerfoot, we're going to get a guy who's just as good as Kerfoot and younger than him by a year, and are they born around in the same year? No, how old are? Yeah, no. They're a year apart. They're a year apart. So were they just saying, okay, we're going to lose Kerfoot, so we're just going to replace him with a younger, cheaper version of him? Or are we going to get both? And this is where it gets a little interesting because, first of all, I'll get to that in a second. Let's just again look at McCann here. Again, I said the 2.9 cap hit, 25 years old. Previously, in terms of points per, every season here, he's had some pretty good years. Obviously, he's gotten better in the last 2 years, with a little bit of playoff experience there. But as a 25-year-old, putting up 32 points in 43 games played, he matched his goal total before in like 20 less games. So definitely something to look out for. If we're looking at Kerfoot's numbers here, Kerfoot was really good in the playoffs, guys. 6 points in 7 games. But obviously, he hasn't been the same goal scorer since he came over from Colorado, of course, with injuries and stuff like that. But McCann's the better player out of the two. So this is where it gets interesting. Why not keep both? This is a cheap cap hit for a winger or a potential centerman. But if you get to keep Kerfoot, you still can get Matthews, Tavares, Kerfoot. You can have McCann on the wing. Another winger coming up is going to be Robertson. And then you hope to go out there and get another really good piece. And then all of a sudden your depth looks a lot better. Are the Toronto Maple Leafs really going to risk losing Justin Holl in hopes that Timothy Liljegren is going to step up? Or is Seattle going to take Dermott? And this is where this comes into play. Is Toronto going to say, listen, Seattle, you're going to take Dermott. They're going to pay whatever it is. You're going to take Dermott. We're going to keep Justin Holl. We're going to keep Kerfoot. What's that price like? Because if they really want Kerfoot, that price could be high. And if I'm the Leafs, I'm not paying that. So there was a couple tweets out there saying, do the Leafs already have like a side deal type thing with Seattle where this is the guy you're going to take? Or, oh, you want Kerfoot? Good. Just take Kerfoot. We don't want you to take McCann. I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about here. But as a fan, what do you guys think? Because like I said, I like McCann. He's got a wicked shot. He can play center, play the wing. This is just a very good fit for the Leafs. Again, just one of those moves where I wasn't expecting it, and a lot of people are very happy about this move, including myself. I just wanted the Leafs to go out there and get depth, and especially a guy who's only making under $3 million. This is a perfect addition, especially if you're going to lose Zach Hyman as well, because it looks like Hyman's out the door. I got to be honest with you guys. It looks like Zach Hyman's got 1 foot out the door already. He might have both feet out. So you soften the blow a little bit by getting a guy who can play very well in all situations. He plays well in his own end. He can score. He's got a good wrist shot. And man, who knows? Maybe he gets even better this year, because it seems to be like he's getting a little bit better each year. So Penguins fans, what do you guys think? You get Hallander back. That's a good prospect, guys. That's a good prospect, but you're paying for now. The Leafs wanted a guy that can play for them right now. I'm sure Pittsburgh's in the same boat, but obviously they've got different plans, and we benefited from it. So Kyle Dubas, great trade. This morning I was talking at work a little bit about how I was like, you know what, Dubas really needs to step it up here. I love Dubas, but we need to see some nice moves here. We need to see him make a move. And I was surprised the move did not involve Kerfoot. I was very, very surprised. So let me know what you guys think. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Join the squad. Hopefully we're going to get to 10K very soon. Yeah, I love and appreciate you guys as always. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.